Welcome back to Arcade. My name is Vince, and in this video I'm going to show you guys how to make your very first scene, and then we're going to play that scene in virtual reality using the Oculus Quest. It's pretty awesome. Let me show you how it's done. Here's a sneak preview of that scene. Alright, that's it. I'm pretty excited to show you guys how it's done. Let's get started. Let me take you step by step on what you need to do to create your scene at arcade.com. The first thing you need to do is visit the website arcade.com. That's arcade with a 3D, and you'll be taken to this page. And then in the top right, you'll need to log in or register. And that's so when you create a scene, it'll be saved to your account. Registration's free, quick, it's easy. We'll send you an email to verify your email address, and then you'll hit verify. That's very important. In order to save scenes, you'll need to have a verified account. Once registered, you'll be taken to the avatar landing page, and this is where you can customize your avatar. It's really cool. We got a lot of assets for you to customize. Skin, hair, face. There's just, in fact, it's so many that you'll probably just want to go with this randomize button in the top right and just start clicking away to find something that suits you. And that's what I do. And then if you like it, go ahead and save it, but I'm going to cancel to keep my guy, kind of like my guy. And then once registered, you'll also get access to all these things, including your avatar. You got access to friends, scenes, assets, your profile, of course, favorites, history, and people that are following you. So let's go back to the scenes. This is where your scenes are going to live, and your options here are to play your scene, preview your scene, which brings this up, edit your scene, rename your scene, publish and unpublish your scene, or you can delete your scene. So here's a preview of the scene that we're going to make, and I will tell you everything you need to do that. It's pretty easy. So let's jump to the editor. And the editor is going to be kind of our place where we're going to show you how we do everything. It's growing. We're going to create more videos, but let's just get started. Let's go to blank scene. It's going to load the scene and then put on the editor. Before we get too deep into the editor, let me help you familiarize yourself with the editor. The top left is going to be your file menu where you can open and save, edit, and access windows like import. Then is your game transformation widgets like pan, transform, rotate, and scale. And then there's snap, undo, redo, delete. Here's your main scene view. To the right of that is your hierarchy menu, the inspector to change the components of those game objects. You can select objects by clicking on them. If you double click, you'll focus on them. Let's start making this scene our own. But before we do, the scene has not been saved to our account, so we'll need to do that first. We'll go to File, Save Scene as Copy, and this will save a copy to our account. I'll go ahead and unclick that. And from here on out, we're working with our scene now. So let's say I want to add a tree to this scene. We'll go to Window, Import, and let me move myself over. What? Okay. So here are the import options. You got your scenes, prefabs, meshes, materials, textures, fonts, and audio. Trees are going to be under prefabs, and there are a bunch here. We got this search input here where I will put in a tree, and up comes a bunch of trees. There's more. You can continue to there's a bunch of trees. You can keep going to find a tree you like. There are several. Wow. There are a lot of trees here. We'll just go with the first one here. Just click it, import into the scene, and there we go. We have a tree in our scene. Let me scale it and move it, and that is a good looking tree. Alright, so let me create the rest of the scene. Let me do a little time lapse, and then we'll jump back and we'll play it on the Oculus Quest. So here we go. Alright, we built this scene and now we're ready to play it in virtual reality. So grab your Oculus Quest, and we have two options here. We can play this in Oculus Standalone, or we can play this over Oculus Link. Both are supported at Arcade. Let's get started. So to play in Oculus Standalone, go to the main menu and visit the browser. Then put in the URL arcade.com. From there, you'll log in and go to the Scene tab, select your scene, and hit play. The scene will load up, followed by the player, and then you'll be prompted to enter VR. And there you go. You are now in virtual reality on the scene you made on the Oculus Quest. How cool is that? You'll also note that there's a couple differences on Oculus Standalone versus Oculus Link. One of those things is that in order for the Oculus Standalone to be performant, we had to turn off shadows. There are no shadows in the scenes that you're going to be making when you play them in Oculus Standalone. But if you do want to have those shadows, and I hope you do, jump to the Oculus Link. And to play Oculus Link, we're going to be using the Firefox browser. But before we get started, make sure your version of Firefox is up to date. So visit the settings and make sure that Firefox is ready to go, because it uses WebXR, which is a bleeding edge API. Alright, from there, you're going to log in as normal, jump to the Scene tab, load up the scene, and click the Enter VR button, and there you go. So those are the two ways of playing virtual reality at arcade.com. Jump on the horse, ride around your scene, and have a great time. Don't forget, you can copy and paste the URL and play with friends. Alright, there you go. We made this awesome level in the editor at arcade.com. We played it in virtual reality on the Oculus Quest. It cost us nothing. We had a good time, and we did all of that today. So, I wonder what kind of level designer you're going to be tomorrow. Stay tuned for more videos that will cover other areas like particles, animations, physics, camera effects, lighting, fog. But don't be too daunted. Enjoy this awesome level. Let's ride it into the sunset. There you go. Beautiful sunset. Alright. Have a great day. As always, happy gaming.